Hi guys, and welcome back to What's the Meaning of This, the show where I pick some words and describe their meaning for you. This is the third official episode. And so, what words have I got for you this time around? Well, I'm not sure if you've heard these words before, or if you have, or if you have, you might already know what they mean. Then again, you might not. So, let's get on with it, shall we? And the first word of this episode is gonna be... No, you've read that correctly. Cacophony. Simply put, a cacophony is a loud noise. Like a loud racket of a noise. Used in a sentence. Well, for example, let's say that you're doing something you need absolute silence for, and someone in the room next to you has got their game turned up to the max volume so you can't concentrate, and you might shout out something like, "What is that cacophonic racket?" Yeah, there you go. That's a cacophony. Okay. Um, Moving on to our next word, which is going to be... I don't know why I've chosen to explain the meaning of this word when you already know what it is. Origin. Okay. Well, an origin, for those who might not know, is the backstory explaining how something first got started. So let's just say, for example, you're watching a series of films and you want to know how your favourite characters got to where they are in this original series of films. Well, their origin story will be explained in a prequel. So, in that case, for a character, their origin would be their backstory. Okay. I don't know why I felt the need to explain that. Pretty pointless, if you ask me. Next word. Now, this might be just a made up word, but it sounded pretty convincing. If it's not made up, then okay, but I think it is. Littoral. What does that mean, James? Can you please explain that to us? That's what I'm here for. Having to do with a lake or ocean. Littoral. Okay, where did I get that from? I got it from South Park, of course. But so I can't claim the absolute legitimacy of this word. But since they may have made it up and gave it an actual meaning, I'm keeping it in. And there's an example of it in a sentence. Okay. But to use South Park's example, Gary was most interested in the littoral features of Michigan. Okay, so moving on to another word that is real. Check this one out. Okay, legitimate. Now, this word has more than one meaning, so it depends on which context you're using it. Let's just use a couple of contexts here. If something is not illegally bought, then you've legitimately purchased it. It's a legitimate purchase. So that saves from illegal downloads or buying a pirate copy, because those things aren't legitimately purchasing. Oh, no, 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 no. In fact, to download it means you're downloading it for free. You're not paying for it. Okay. And in another context of the word, a child born to married parents is a legitimate child. I don't know why I needed to use that example, but I did. And it's there. Okay. And I've just used examples of both of those contexts in sentences, so let's move on to the final word of this episode, which is gonna be one of my favourite words in the English language. Imagination. What is imagination? Well, I can't believe I'm about to explain this. Imagination is events and scenarios that you dream up in your head and then use them to inspire your creations. Okay. um, and I'm just gonna throw this sentence out there, but whether they think they do or not, everyone has an imagination, no matter how active or inactive it is. Oh, wait. An inactive imagination. Well, no, I've already covered that word in a previous episode. We're not going to cover it again. So, that's it for this episode. Join me for the next one. Hopefully soon, but not too soon. Until then, though, guys, on a final word note, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have us a magical time.